And welcome back to UKSG Green 2023. This event we're raising money for Crisis. You can donate with the links below the stream. We would also like to shout out ESA and BSG for their continued support. Now, we have a wonderful treat for you, a run I've seen many times. It is Paulister doing Love 3. And do not forget, gang, that we have an incentive for this run as to whether you want to see Paulister do the easy or the hard skip. But I'll let the man himself tell you a little bit more about that. Take it away, Paulister.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. I'm Paulister, and this is Love 3. It's a lovely little 2D platformer by Fred Wood. It's a lovely precision platformer with amazing, amazing music. I can't wait to showcase everything we have in store for you. And yeah, like Ruffled said, the incentive is easy skip versus hard skip. So if you want to give me a hard time and actually make the run, much slower, then go ahead and donate towards the hard skip. Otherwise, if you're feeling like you're having a little bit of mercy, you can donate towards the easy skip. So, with that being said, I think we're 315 bucks. Don't forget we also have the Shave Nico Heart incentive. So that's $1,000 for that. By all means, get your donations in the meantime. But let me tell you a little bit about the run that we're going to do today. We're going to be going through all of the levels from all three of the Love games. So Love 1, Love 2 Kuso, and Love 3. Remastered is, there's an explanation behind that, but we're going to get to it once we jump into the run. So, are we ready for the timer? Absolutely amazing. Then, let's get this run started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So this is Love 3. This is Love 1, actually, the first of the three games that we're going to be experiencing today. And the reason why the category is called Remastered is because these first 16 levels that we're going to see in Love 1 are going to be from the remastered version that is shown in Love 2 Kuso. Basically, the levels from Love 1 were remastered there to kind of fit the aesthetic of Love 2 Kuso. So, in this case, that's what we're going to be doing. You're just going to be seeing all of these levels with a bit of a facelift, like this stage over here, which now has a very nice skip, like so. And just like that, we are through the next stage. Some nice skips, like a quick drop down here. And now we have this platforming segment, like so. Now, the unique thing about Love 3 and all of the Love games is the unique checkpoint system. So you will see some particles coming out of my player character here called 5-8. And you see some particles coming out, and that is a checkpoint. Jump up. Almost as if you don't want to go there. Oh, there you go. So yeah, you're going to drop down all of these checkpoints, and every time you die, you go back to one of those. We're going to jump down through here. And yeah. Oh, yeah. So, just like that. If you die, you go there. And I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. And we're through to the next stage. Like so. Lovely, lovely stuff. So yeah, one thing you should always pay attention to is where you place your checkpoint. Because if you place it in harm's way, then the checkpoint will reset to the start of the level. And if you die with a reset checkpoint, you're having a terrible, terrible time. So yeah, the goal here is to try and not do that, because that would be absolutely terrible. Especially because if the incentive continues to trend the way it currently has, we are, I'm going to be in dire need of as much pace as I can get my hands on. So I'm just going to continue here. Oh dear.
Yeah, give a quick reminder of where we're at with that incentive, by the way. We have $95 on hard skip and a meager $20 on easy skip.
That's how it should be.
To the people who donated the $20 are, they're merciful people. Thank you very much. Yeah, I should probably mention how that works. Basically, in a bit of a while ago, we discovered some very nice skips for the final level, which... the main mechanic of it is to go around 4 different paths and unlock the final button that turns off the machine that controls everything in this facility of sorts. Let me just get through these lasers here. But yeah, it's a matter of, 1, 2. Okay, I'll just do this real quick. Just get this. Perfect. But yeah, normally you need to spend a lot of time on that final stage. Oh dear. Lovely stuff. 1, 2. Yeah. But thankfully, we have discovered some skips to get past all of that amazing stuff. There we go. Just going to drop down like so. And just going to dodge all of these buzzsaws so we don't die a rather gruesome death. Ow. There we go. And there's one skip which allows us to clip through the ceiling and then, using that clip, get to the very end of the stage and finish the run. So there are 2 versions of that skip, and through your donations, you get to decide which one I get to be doing. Is it the easy one that also saves a lot more time, or is it the hard one, which I will forever be resentful for? Well, the choice is yours. Get your donations in. All right, so now, after 9 stages here in Love 1, we encounter our first little breakpoint. Just going to go ahead and mash the checkpoint. I think it's a good time here to mention, before we hand it over to Ruffled, I will be doing a bit of a donation incentive. So for every death I have, I will be donating $1 to Crisis. So if you wish to match me on that, get your wallets ready. It's gonna be a gruesome experience, let me tell you that. So first of all, we're gonna jump here on the wall, and as I traverse these trampolines, Ruffled, do you have anything to say?
Yes, after that gauntlet that's been thrown down, we would like to thank BSG for supporting this marathon. They hold bi-monthly gatherings in the Netherlands and have supported UKSG from the beginning by spreading the word and providing us with a channel to stream on in past events, among other things. All of their mainline events are streamed on this channel, so keep an eye out if you want speedruns from the best of the Benelux. Back to you, Paul.
Thank you very much. Yes, the BSG folks are amazing people. So, yeah, they could definitely use your support. But yeah, now we are entering the mouth of the beast here, as is evident. Going like so. There's a bunch of little droplets, which I should probably explain how the hazards work in this game. Basically, the color scheme is pretty simplistic, but of course that hasn't stopped the developer Fred Wood from making some pretty intricate designs of stages here. But yeah, any color that isn't black or white is just the level's designated color scheme. Black, of course, is just void, it's just air. You can traverse through it if it's large enough for 5/8. And white is something interactable. If you touch a white thing, something happens. So in this case, these little round thingies, these little flat pancakes of sorts, those are trampolines. So everything else besides that is a hazard and does kill you. So yeah, don't touch those. Yeah, we're gonna jump over these little... I want to call them like bolos. I don't know any better. But yeah, we're gonna proceed like so. That's $3 right there. Brilliant. Yeah, we're gonna go through these droplet sections until we discover more of these thingies that kind of go up and down, like so. Oop. Yeah, and you probably at this point have noticed these little circular thingies, like kind of like medallions of sorts. Those are known as the collectibles of the game. In Love 3, they kind of serve a double purpose. So there's like some collectibles that are part of secrets, and those are important for 100% completion of the levels. There are also some of these medallions that just simply are there to unlock further parts of the level. So in a 100% run, you would be wanting... Ouch. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna not try this anymore. But yeah, in a 100% run, you want to get as many of these medallions, if not all of them, as possible. So yeah, you basically just gotta pay close attention to where everything is, like that one up there, and then just kind of go out of your way to collect it. That's a spike that is in fact very, very deadly. And it's been placed there, and it's evil, and I hate it. But now, let's cut to the chase and think with portals. Oh, I seem to have gone too far left. There we go. And with that, we are now on the final level of Love 1, which, like with every stage at this point, is a bit of an amalgamation of everything that happened in the previous levels. So, yeah, we see the rotating spikes from the second level, the drop down from the fourth level here, and then we're going to see some of these alternating platforms from levels 6 and 7 coming right up. And of course, these droplet dispensers that we see all over the place. Yeah, normally these have some consistent pattern, but for Love 3 they were made so that they have a bit more of a random one, which is great and makes it more difficult for me to be quick and fast. Oh, I tried something there, but I wasn't quite fast enough. But yeah, let's proceed here. Finally, the roundel from level 13 here. And after this last portal from level 15, that is Love 1 done in just over 9 minutes, which is not bad at all. I really like the time I'm setting here as we enter the Love 2 Kuso levels. So Love 2 Kuso was the first game that I actually got myself into. It was really fun. Of course, the music is as mysterious as it is, well, shall I say, enchanting. I'm really enjoying the music. That's almost a connecting link between all of the speedruns I'm doing, is that if they don't have amazing music, I'm out. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump over these. I imagine these to be like rowing paddles, for lack of a better word. But yeah, they are all the same, very deadly. Ooh, okay. So yeah, there's now we're going through these geysers, I guess, or just flamethrowers. In general, just oh. There we go. Try not to hit those, because, again, deadly, deadly. Wait, oh. That didn't go as planned. There we go. And we're through to level 4, which has these little pillars that alternate the way they emerge. So, like so. Oh, yep, I kind of played myself there. Once again. All right, there we go. Very good. So, just proceeding onwards like that. And as always, the thing that's paramount in this game is making sure where you place your checkpoints. Some people do not place checkpoints. I consider those people masochists. But yeah, absolutely. Pay close attention, because if you meet an untimely death, oh, you're going to have to pay the price for that. Like so. Thankfully, my checkpoint was very close by, so I didn't lose too much time. There we go. And now onto these bubble dropping thingies. Very good. I think at this point it's probably another good time. If you have any more messages, Ruffled, ouch.
Well, I think everyone needs to charge their applause for this one, because we got a $250 donation.
Woo!
From our very own Viper, who says, I'm interested in seeing Nico with no hair. Count me in.
Incredible. I wish I could applaud, but, you know, speedrun and all that. Yeah, we should just get rid of the speedruns. We don't need speedruns. We only need applause.
Yeah, let's just have an applause marathon going forward.
Yeah, applause-a-thon. United Kingdom applauders gather. I don't know if that works. All right. Let's go ahead and continue through this section. Thankfully for everything, I have been able to, for the most part, develop some consistent strats for it. Except for this next part, which hopefully, if I do it right... Oh my god. Never mind. I was going to say, yep, I did it perfect, and then I didn't. So that's... You love to see that. Perfect. Very good. Just going to go ahead and jump over these trampolines, because if you hit these trampolines, that's just straight up death, like so, as you can tell. And there we go. I collected one of those collectibles. It's not like with any percent that you have to not collect any. You can collect a few if they're in your path. Though now that I think about it, it would be really interesting if we had a bit of a low percent run. Might pitch that at some point. Oh, please don't. Okay. For a second, I thought that cannon projectile was going to snipe me, and it has done so in the past. So I'm always a little bit afraid of that final section, because, you know, it's just a little surprise at the end of everything, just revenge for finally having this level somewhat consistent. Yeah, so there we go. Just going to jump through this section. Oh, thank goodness for that. All right. Oh. Okay, I was gonna jump there, but alas, it didn't work out quite as well as I was hoping for. But yeah, we have this next section. Oh, I'm going very early here. Oh, I made it. There we go. Okay, again, a little bit too high for my own good. I think I might have to go up above here and use the trampoline for safety, like so. There we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Very good. So yeah, there is a consistent way you can do this with like the right cycles. Two different routes for it, because there's the any % route, which takes you through the very bottom of the level. There we go. Through the very bottom of the level, and then there's a route for 100%, which takes you through the very top. Yeah, like I said, tricky bits. My God, my wallet is going to hate me, but there we go. Let's just continue onwards. Oh, got sniped by the little droplet there. There we go. Okay. Okay. And with that, we're just going to proceed forwards through these buzzsaws that peek out of the ground, like so. And I'm going to take a moment here, actually, and focus on this section. So, Ruffled, if you have anything to say, by all means, go ahead.
Certainly. If any of you watching now are interested in finding out about other marathons or submitting to UKSG in the future, don't forget to check out oengas.io, where you can find information about upcoming marathons, the games being played, schedules, and more. Back to you, Paul.
Thank you very much. So yeah, the key here for this section is, well, first of all, don't die. And second of all, you ideally want to be jumping on these platforms right as they disappear, like so, because then that gives you ample time to actually, as you jump, to hit them when they start spawning in. Ooh, I'm a little late. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty tight window. There we go. Now we're also going to proceed forwards and get this little cheeky skip here, hopefully. Nope. The rowing paddle said, no, you don't get the skip. You're not allowed to get the skip. And once again. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and... There we go. Third try's the charm. Very good, very good. Just going to continue forward here, and we're going to see these roundels that have these little gaps within them. Oh, there we go. As soon as it pops up, just going to do this. Very good, very good. Going to proceed forwards like so. I like this level. It's a very nice, very chill level. It's not really mechanically too demanding, I was going to say, and then I died. Perfect. All right, and now we're just going to get real funky here as we navigate these helipods. We're going to follow this one until the third blaster and stop, then hit this platform, jump over the previous one, and then that is our cue to kind of keep going. So yeah, this final section, ideally, you want to keep this going for as much as possible, like so. Never mind. I got too excited, and then I missed the platform. But yeah, we move. Okay, so hit that. Again, it's a running gag in this game, how I'm just like, oh, I'm happy this is working, and then I immediately die. So it kind of feels like, Paul, stop talking, and get to focusing, which unfortunately in this setting, not entirely possible, surprisingly. Because, it was a marathon and everything. And just going to get through these. I didn't think I was going to be able to get through that one, so... Because, that happens. But yeah, again, more blasters here. Just going to wait. Whoa, okay, going to wait here. This cycle is certain death, but this one isn't. So that's great. And now I'm going to trail behind this little platform here, like so. And now I'm going to try and focus here. Yep. That's always a toughie. And this is even harder because you're trying to kind of like keep pace with everything, because this is like, these things are not going to stop for you. But yeah, I think I got the second fastest cycle there for those, which is very nice. But yeah, we now are 2 levels away. 2 levels away from finishing Love 2 Kuso. And it looks like we're going to be doing so in a semi-decent time. So I'm just going to go ahead and proceed forward like so. And jump over. There we go. I nearly died because I probably shouldn't have jumped. All right, so let's see. Will game say yes or will game say no? Okay, that was on me. I should probably have jumped there. But yeah, let's proceed like so. And there we go. Oh, game said no. Lovely. So let's try that one more time. But yeah, like this saw cycle is very tricky. So let me see if I can finish off this level. Yes, I can. Very good. All right, now normally this section would have you like running around in loops, trying to avoid everything. No, I was gonna try and get a really tight cycle. Alas, not quite there. But yeah, so basically the idea behind this is normally you want to go left and right until a path clears. But if you do what I just did, that just clears up one column for you and you don't have to do anything else. Now, level 25 for this. Yes, there were 16 before, there's 25 now. So it goes. But yeah, once again, an amalgamation of everything that we have experienced in Love 2 Kuso. There's these little swinging up and down bullets. There's the cannon. Once again, looking for vengeance. Absolutely useless in the meantime. There's the wheel, which is slightly more useful in killing me. Of course, there's this rising pillar. Hopefully, I don't die to it. Yes, there we go. Very well done. And then, once again, these alternating platforms. I'm just going to wait for this one. There we go. And then we climb up. Again, the wheel with the sections in it. We're just going to have to make good use of that. Yep, that didn't work. There we go. And then go around. These things from the level with the really tight cycle. I think that was level 21, if I recall correctly. Some more crushers here. Don't die. That would be really terrible for everyone. And then we proceed here. This is the final little drop down. And then we're just going to navigate that. I said navigate that. Ow. And then finally one final gap before we enter Love 3. Love 3, which is the most recent levels that were introduced in this game. I believe this was the level set that I ran in a previous UKSG here. So if you remember that, then you know exactly what's about to happen. But first of all, let's navigate this section. Something characteristic about Love 3, which we don't really get to see in any percent, but definitely get to see in 100%, is that the secrets are very much way more out of the way. So, Loves 1 and 2 basically had them. You kind of had to take a bit of a detour, but you're not really losing more than 5, maybe 10 seconds trying to get something. Yeah, no, here it's like an entire process to get to a secret. So you have to. There's one level later down the line where you have to. You have a cannon that fires off cubes, that destroys cubes, and it is your duty, in order to get the secret, to not only destroy every single cube in that level. Oh my god, I nearly died there. Not your duty to destroy every single cube, but also find the little secret section on the far right of the level. Yes, very secret. I just revealed the location. Sue me. All right. And, oh no, yeah. I was going to try for like a really tight cycle. I don't think I've ever gotten it in a run. But if I do, that's free 8 seconds of time save, which is great, but alas, not every strat is easy. Yeah, this level actually has one of the easier collectibles to get because if you drop down on the left there, where the ground is a little bit more serrated, or just like has a few gaps, that actually takes you exactly to where the secret is. So yeah, one of the easier collectibles to get. Ouch. Now once again, just gonna try and jump over the square, like so. There we go. And then we enter this level where I bonk on the ceiling and I miss the first cycle. That's great. Anyway, let's proceed like so. Jump this way. So you heard this little click there, which was exactly one of the things you need to do in this level to actually locate the secrets. So there's, I believe, 5 platforms which have a little bit of an activation mechanism to them. And you need to click those, and then just here on the left would spawn some trampolines where you would have to go up and find the secret. So again, like I said, very long and arduous journeys to get the secrets here. So that's why the world record time for this is closer to 20 minutes, whereas world record here has gone to sub-10 territory. So yeah, basically nearly double the runtime between the two categories, which is fascinating. My hat goes off to Fred Wood for figuring out ways to really elongate the 100% process. I always like to go jingle bells every time I do this little platforming rising section. Don't ask. Just don't ask. When you do runs like these over and over, you have to figure out more novel ways to entertain yourself. Okay, just gonna drop down here. Very good. I'm so happy. That stage went pretty well, actually. And now we have this level, which has these little gates that rise or drop by the press of a button. And then we have this little section. I'm so happy I was able to get that first try. Very nice. Gonna set a checkpoint here for what is basically a little death warp. Ooh, I was a little fast there. But yeah, bit of a death warp to just save myself from going swimming left and right and center. Yeah, like so once again. Normally I place the checkpoint right where I placed it just now. But alas, I was kind of off cycle there, so I kind of went a bit more of a safe strat. So yeah, let's proceed forwards like that. By the way, we are approaching the 28-minute mark, which is when I instructed Ruffled to close the incentive. So this is your last chance to get donations in for that. You have about just under 2.5 minutes to get there. And yeah, Ruffled, I imagine the incentive has stayed right where it is.
Just stay where it is for the moment, but you've still got a couple of minutes, gang. So if you want to show Paul some compassion, then now's your chance.
Yeah, you can show me compassion, or you can just lock in the inevitable of, well, me having to do a very janky setup for a sub-pixel perfect trick, which is great. It's amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna drop down here. There's an entire level here. I'm sure it's great. I haven't seen it in a long time. So that's the folly of a speedrunner. A lot of the times it's just a matter of, well, I don't get to see levels. But yeah, so this was the stage I was talking about, where you need to get rid of all of these cubes in order to actually unlock the secret. Yeah, so good luck getting all of these cubes out of the way. Hopefully I actually destroyed the cubes up here. Yes, I did. Very nice. All right, so this is the final section. Thankfully, this is just any %, so I can just relax and basically spam the checkpoint. Well, I just need to clear out the path ahead for myself, like so. Now, these next 2 levels are the absolute bane of my existence, because we have this thing called the helipod. You want to move up, you gotta hold the accelerate button. If you want to go left and right, well, that's actually pretty simple. Left and right on the D-pad. They are uber super duper slippery, and I'm really not doing a service in depicting how difficult this actually is. Hopefully in this stage you will see what I have to do and go, yeah, I see what you mean, that's actually really difficult. Yeah, so I have to kind of thread the needle, because otherwise I would have to go through these 4 paths to unlock it, and I got a 3rd try, so that's very cool, very nice. So yeah. Oh, nice, very good. Again, a very cycle-based level here coming up. Just going to go ahead and jump here, like so. Yeah. And that's the 28-minute mark, folks. If you got your donations in, thank you very much, first of all, obviously. They're doing great work in supporting a fantastic charity. Ruffled Bricks, I think I will have the verdict when you have it.
Well, you're in luck because we had a 100. No, I'm just kidding. It's the hard skip, I'm afraid.
Oh, dear.
So.
Okay. Brilliant! That's going to be great. Well, let me tell you then, in that case, just exactly how that skip works. So the idea is, if you collide just right on one of the walls on the final level, then you will actually shift your your sub-pixel value. Because as you see, it's a very pixelated game, but it does indeed hold sub-pixels. You manage to adjust your sub-pixel value just enough to be able to kind of hug a wall and then start gliding up it, effectively zipping to the top of whatever you're at, whatever wall you just started caressing, sensually. Oh, by the way, I'm just going to go ahead and forcefully reset the checkpoint because it's faster here. But yeah, once you do this little up zip in the final level on the right place, hang on, there we go. More of these helipods. Yeah, if you do it just right at the right place, then you actually reach the tippy top of the level. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in the final level, just trying to figure out, just trying to navigate to the very top of the level so that we can, well, skip things, as you can imagine. So it's a matter of, the incentive was a matter of which side we're going to be doing it from. And so, yeah, the easy skip was taking it from the top left side and just finishing it like so. All right, let me just go ahead and focus here a little bit because I've been kind of making an absolute dog's dinner of this stage. There we go. And gonna proceed forwards like so. But yeah, so you all donated very generously, might I add, for the hard skip, which thank you, but also really not thank you. Because we are going to be doing a very janky setup, which was the first semi-consistent setup that was found for this skip. Originally, former world record holder for the Love 3 Any Percent category, Game Guy, actually made a segmented run for this, just kind of going through each stage and grinding it out to see how fast he can actually go. And he was able to find a way to clip through to the ceiling of this, and then actually just go straight to where the trigger for the level end is. And originally we thought, yeah, this is just like segmented run only, like IL world record at best. And then we had actually a setup came up, which fantastic, but also was the bane of a speedrunner's existence for about a month. But thankfully, we actually found a much more consistent way of doing it, which you all did not donate for, so you don't get to see, and that will be your punishment. That's at least what I'm calling it right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and go through these unicycles. Hopefully, if I do this just right, that's fantastic. Through the first unicycle, you can just consistently make it through to the end. Now, first of all, we're going to take this helipod and smash it against this wall 3 times over to open up a little shortcut so we don't have to go up above here. And then another helipod appears, which I absolutely destroyed. All right, let me go ahead and do the other method then. There we go. Okay, that's good. It's a little bit slower, and especially if you die a lot there, it's no fun. Okay, go ahead and navigate this. This is the penultimate level of the run, so get ready. You donated for what's about to happen next. Let's go ahead, avoid these blades of sorts. I'm going to set a checkpoint there because, once again, death warps are great, and death is just the beginning in this run. I think it's an awfully poetic way of putting it. Death is just the beginning. Oops. All right, I'm just going to go the way that I know how to do this section, and I'm going to absolutely bottle it once again. There we go. Okay, so now here comes the final level. Once again, 4 paths that you need to do to unlock the end. Except not really, because the end is on just the far left side, and the only thing you would be unlocking is a button that opens the wall to get to the other side. Instead, we're going to be doing this. Nope. We're going to be... Nope, never mind. We're going to be doing this. Nope. I think you can see the running gag here. We're going to be doing... No. Still no. Nope. So yeah, we need to get the exact right pixel here. And then once we break free from this helipod, and not before that, we need to hold right. Oh, there we did it! And that is the hard skip done. We are now at the tippy top of the level. I can just spam it, and you will see a bunch of particles coming out from the very ceiling. But yeah, time is coming up, so get ready for that right now. Yeah.
GG.
Thank you. People are chanting my name. I love it. Yeah, it's great. Oh yeah, so that was the hard skip. The easier skip involved some form of taking that same helipod that I did at the start and then just kind of crashing into the wall to its immediate right. Don't look at the new record. It just doesn't save PBs locally. So my PB is actually like a 3150 something. But yeah, basically, you smash into the wall and you try to make sure to get to the right spot to clip to the ceiling. But, you know, you can check my PB if you want to get more of that. But, hey, 34 minutes, which, honestly, pretty happy with, this, given what you all donated for. But yeah, very nice, very well done. I have 138 deaths. So, yeah. I'm going to be donating $138 to Crysis. You don't have to match it. You could probably go like a tenth of that, like 13. You will match that. ScanMe has said, I'm putting it on the record, ScanMe will match it. All right.
See, so Paul, if you'd known that ahead, you could have donated to not do that skip. So, you know.
If only. If only. But no. That's not how time works, Ruffled, I'm afraid. But yeah, well, $138, and again, $13.80 is also fine. So let's just raise some great money for charity. Let's raise money for Crysis, a fantastic charity to raise money towards. But yeah, I'm not going to hold you any longer because I know we're behind schedule. So if you want to check out more of me, twitch.tv/Paulister. But yeah. But yeah, we're going to head over to the intermission, and the next run is going to be the next run. But until then, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
I'll tell you all about that. But before I do, quick donation here. We had $10 from Balgloire, who said hair is overrated anyway. And that's for the Shave Nico Hart's Head incentive. That's all from me. I am going to be handing you over to the dulcet tones of Viper. But next up, we have got the Little Gator game ran by Rebel Dragon 95 in the any% category. So don't go away.